What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, JCar Diecast. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Shout out to all of our returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you, and welcome to any first-time viewers or new subscribers to the channel. Welcome. As you can see on camera today, we have a sealed premium case. Hot Wheels cars, 10 pieces. FPY 86 designates car culture, and Mix 961G is going to be silhouettes. So, sealed case from JCar Diecast. One tape. This is going to be an A2 and not an A1, even though I don't think that really has anything to do with whether or not there's a chase. Again, single tape. So, let's get into this thing and see if we got ourselves a chase. No chase. So we've got a regular McLaren down here and another regular McLaren up top. So, no biggie. Still excited to lock this set down. We do have our two RWBs in here, so that's sick. Let's get these out of the package and take a look at each individual car. Boom, there's our mix. Oh, super sick. Again, no chase, but no worries. So let's get into each of these individual ones, do a quick review of each, and get them put in their new cases. First up, number 1 out of 5, Liberty Walk ER34 Super Silhouette Nissan Skyline with the classic Liberty Walk livery. We've seen this livery on the R35 and the S15 already, so super excited to get the R34. Let's get this out of the package, take a closer look. Boom, there it is. So this thing is super nice. We've seen this casting at least 3 times that I can think of. They did the red original Liberty Walk, and then we saw it in the Motul livery in the Transport. We've seen it in Boulevard in white, obviously the black Chase, and I think there's one other that I'm missing. But again, super cool to lock this one down finally in this livery. Got the black 5 spokes on there, just like you would with the normal car. Only thing this one's missing is tire lettering. No biggie there. But yeah, that Liberty Walk livery is sick. So interior detail looks amazing as well. Cage in there, really good texture detail, racing seats. Got some pods up there on the dashboard that you can see there. So really nice. Great example. Tampos look really straight on this. Everything looks good. So super happy to add this one. Lock this down. This will be getting a swap as well. Number 2 in the mix, Liberty Walk McLaren 720S. Sick. Let's get this out of the package. Boom. This one is crazy. Yes. They did an excellent job on this casting. Really sick. So first off, that beautiful paint. Got a lot of flake in there. Looks amazing. The upper on this one is going to be all glass, so there's no roof or A-pillar or C-pillars on this. So this is going to be all part of the interior glass. I think that adds a nice touch to it, makes it look really sleek. Got the RWB style 6 spokes on here, so deep dish 6-spoke rear and normal 6-spoke front. Liberty Walk branding there, nice side skirt detail, nice rivet detail on the Liberty Walk kit itself, front and rear. Your fender venting there. Move around to the front, you got a nice huge front lip / splitter. Your 720S headlights. Beautiful carbon fiber hood. Super nice that they added this touch. Really, really cool. Move around to this side, everything's going to be pretty much the same minus the gas cap detail on the other side. We'll move around to our rear, and you've got your dual exhaust coming out in the center there. Nice tampoed up taillights. Nice high-rise spoiler, which is a separate piece, so that's going to be a separate plastic piece on the inside. Nice diffuser detail there, and then again, those really wide rear wheels. So sick. And you got a really, really flat base here, so this should be really fun and easy to slam out on some Securas, which will be coming, so stay tuned for that. Next up, number 3, Nissan 300ZX with the Silhouette kit. Get this out of the package, take a closer look. Boom. Super nice. So this is the second time we've seen this casting. This dropped earlier this year in a transport with the red, white, and blue livery. Unfortunately, when I saw this first, I believe this was supposed to be branded with Calsonic down the side. Instead, they just put Nissan. So I'm guessing they didn't get the licensing from Calsonic, or it cost too much, etc. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I was really, really looking forward to a Calsonic livery. But again, maybe it cost too much, just didn't come through with the licensing or whatnot. But this is a great casting either way. I do appreciate the blue. It is the Calsonic blue. White 5 spokes are really, really nice. Great exhaust detail coming out here. GTS1 for your class sticker there. Window netting on the driver's side window. Turn around, look at the rear. Nice chassis mounted wing with great tampoed up taillights and your 300ZX badge in the middle. Looks like a little bit of like Lexan window detail back in here. Move around to the other side. Everything's going to be pretty much the same. And we'll take a quick look at the front. Look how wide that casting is. Craziness. Super sick. Tampoed up turn signals down here. Tampoed up fog light. And nice tampoed up headlights there. Hot Wheels Racing, which again should have been Calsonic. Your Z and your Nissan. And then your number plate. Nice single wiper up the middle as well on this one. And doesn't look like they gave this one a cage. But the interior is definitely set up like a race car, so no passenger seat in there. You can see how that's all empty. Your shifter detail down in there, and then your racing bucket seat. Sick. No mirrors on this casting, which is a little bit of a bummer, but we'll live with that. Also, we did not have mirrors back here on the 720 Liberty Walk casting either. Number 4 out of 5 in the set, Mazda RX7 FC Pandem. Let's get this out of the package, take a closer look. Boom. Sick. So like a drift style wide body RX7. Don't think this one qualifies as like a silhouette kit. Definitely an over fender wide body kit, but really, really sick concept nonetheless. So the bright colors are really, really cool. I really dig that. You've got a lot of decals and livery on here, so that's really sick. I think the best touch on this car is the pink front wheels with the yellow rears. Matches the pink decals and livery up front with the yellow in the rear. So I think that's a great touch. This is the second time I believe we've seen this casting. First time was the white Pandem RX7, just like the regular one. And then we also had a chase in that one. Nice pink cage in there. Roll call down your rear window there. Number 77 on the roof. Mirrors on this casting. Let's see what this livery says. So G Technic on the door there. Hot Wheels branding on the rear quarter panel. Turn around, take a look at the front. Nice tampoed up fogs there in the middle. Nice tampoed up like a parking light or turn signals down there in the front. Good cutout there on that front grille. And headlights down. Your hood scoop there in the middle. So really, really, really sick. They gave this one like the neon colored base. I think a black base would have been cooler, but it does make that front lip pop and stand out, so it's actually pretty sick. Take a look at the rear. You got your nice duckbill spoiler, House of Pre on the underside there, RX7 badging, third brake light, Mazda license plate on there, and then really, really nice tampoed up taillights. Exhaust is going to be painted the same color as the base, so again, I just think a black or something different maybe for the exhaust would have been cool, but all in all, not too bad. Pretty sick. I dig it. Definitely not my favorite out of this set, but I dig it. Last, but certainly not least, RWB Porsche 930. So happy to see this return. Let's get this out of the package. Take a closer look. Boom. There it is. Long time for the return of this one. So this is the third time we've seen this RWB casting from Hot Wheels. The first release was the black silhouette in the first silhouette set. Basically a copy of the Stella Artois, which was Nakai-san's original car. Of course, they couldn't put Stella Artois on it because it's a kid's toy, so they can't advertise alcohol, but that's exactly what that car was a replica of. And the second time we saw this was in the purple Transport. So really, really sick to lock the third version down. Trying to find these in stores is just physically impossible unless you're there when they crack the case. Every single time that I've seen this set on pegs in stores, of course, the RWB is missing. But you got your Kamiwaza Japan decal down there on the rocker panel. 1048 style decal there on the front of the door. Door handle detail looks great. Mirrors on this casting. Lexan windows on the driver's side. Your RWB raw welt banner across the top. Beautiful bronze 6-spokes with the polished lip, and then a bronze deep dish 6-spoke with the polished lip. So sick. Really, really sick. Turn around, take a look at the front. Beautiful tampoed up headlights. They look amazing. Porsche badge there. Hood pins here. Your turn signal down here on the front bumper. Classic RWB front lip. Tow hook painted black there in the middle. And then you've got some black canards here on either side of the bumper. Turn around, take a look at the rear. Beautiful tampoed up tail light. This is going to be a Porsche 930. And then, of course, your 2-tier RWB classic wing and his classic 3-piece exhaust with the missing rear bumper. And then those big fat boys in the rear. So sick. Guys, let me know down in the comments what you thought about this set. Have you seen it in stores yet? Have you been able to find the RWB in store for retail? How did you feel about the RWB making its comeback? I think it's ironic that it makes its comeback in silhouettes, which is the set that we first saw the RWB in, so that's pretty cool. The RX-7, again, kind of crazy, but I do kind of like it. Even though the RWB is the sickest, I think my favorite out of this set is going to be the Liberty Walk McLaren 720. That's just bonkers. I have some plans for that one to get swapped, so I've been really excited in anticipation of grabbing that. So really happy to lock it down. But let me know yourself down in the comments what you thought about the set, which one was your favorite, etc. Guys, if you haven't already, please don't forget, smash that like button, share the video. We appreciate you guys tuning in each and every week. We got some more bangers lined up in the editing process right now, so stay tuned for that. And we'll be dropping another one here shortly. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. We'll catch you soon on the next one. One love.